Welcome to the show that talks about Tulsa. People making a difference in the Tulsa community. Special guest interviews spotlighting local businesses to covering important issues within the community no one else is talking about. The hot topics and more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use with your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper and Miss Damali Wilson.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use. We want to thank everyone for either listening on the radio, watching us on Facebook Live, and on www.KBOB899.com, or tuning into any of the News You Can Use media networks, which are powered by World One Development. We really appreciate that. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Damali Wilson.
And I'm Charles Harper. It's Wednesday, a.k.a. Hump Day, February 7th, 2024. And we are live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. right here at KBOB 89.9 FM. Simulcast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development. We are set for an exciting show. You guys better call your mom and them and tell them you can dial in at 918-856-3873 or post your comments on our Facebook Live feed at World One Development.
On today's show, the police report with Lieutenant DeLauren Sanders. Today, we're going to talk about how to survive encounters with the police.
Yep. We'll also talk about Black History Saturdays. Find out how you can join and when does the class start.
And of course, our Hump Day hot topics, which are Jay-Z at the Grammys, find out what he said, and an earthquake 5.1 hit Tulsa. Did you feel it? Birthdays and more.
This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM. Charles and Damali. News You Can Use. We'll be right back, y'all.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development.
And we are back. So News You Can Use is all about shedding some light on the positive happenings in our community. There are many great businesses, programs, and events occurring in our neighborhood, and we felt the community needed to hear about those things, one, so we can support, and two, so we can be informed.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Charles Harper, Chief Executive Officer of World One Development, which includes Fitting Back In, EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, 36th Street North Event Center, and Oklahoma Community Support Coalition. My job, because the world wants to know, is to provide leadership for all aspects of World One Development with an emphasis on long-term goals, growth, and a profit on that investment. I am so excited and I am so elated to be one of the creators of this phenomenal show.
And I'm Damali Wilson, Chief Operating Officer for World One Development. And my job is designing and implementing business operations and establishing policies that promote company culture and vision. I am also in charge of social media for all of the World One Development entities. If you would like to advertise your business or organization on this show or any of our other individual platforms, please inbox me your contact information on Facebook Messenger so we can talk. I am also happy and elated to be one of the creators of this phenomenal show.
Damali,
What's cracking?
how are thou doing today?
I am actually doing pretty well. Can't complain at all.
The rain is gone away, so
Thank
it's time
God.
to play.
Yes, I'm so excited.
It'd
You know,
be
I hate
funny.
that.
Rain be when it's raining, people be here having their head down. It's
A
like
state
Michael
of
Jackson.
depression.
You know how they be doing this? They had on
Yes.
when that rain go away, then they start hitting the
Yeah.
Dougie. Man, when the rain go away, it's time to play. How y'all doing out there? I tell you, it's a beautiful day.
Yes.
Man, y'all be careful. I love to see the community out smiling, having a good time.
Yes.
Families out, people out. It's a new year.
Yes.
It's Black History Month.
Absolutely.
You know
Did you
what I'm
wash your
talking
car
about?
today?
Not yet.
I know. I was looking at mine like, hey, I got to get it.
But my car never get like dirty. It's
Mine's
some
not
other people.
either,
they
but
can go
yeah.
before me.
Yeah.
I'll get it later today
Yeah.
because it's not gonna be no rain for a little bit. But I tell y'all what, man, I'm excited about the show today, man.
Yes.
People been blowing up my phone. Hey, if I didn't text y'all this morning, just know that there was a lot going on. But the
A
love
lot.
is real.
Yes.
Yeah. Black Wall Street is real.
Absolutely. I always got a lot going on. So that's always a great thing. You know,
It's great vibes in North Tulsa,
Absolutely.
man. North Tulsa. Look, all of Tulsa has great vibes. I'm just saying it's a different energy hitting in North Tulsa, Greenwood on Black Wall Street right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So do you want to do shout outs before we get started?
Let me do a couple shout outs, man.
Yeah.
One, man, we got about 500-600 secret listeners.
We see
It's a
y'all.
sunny
Hey.
day, so you know they outside. Also, welcome to the show. Yo, mom, my mom.
Hey, mommy.
Mom, I've been turning that bread up since Sunday. I'm telling you, I feel good in my spirit. AJ, Mr. J Bone.
Hey, AJ.
Down there in the J Bone Lounge, Mr. Energizer's in the building representing Arkansas down there. Mr. Cordell Booker,
Hey,
our
brother.
next
How are
door
you?
neighbor, the musical genius.
Yes.
He said, "What's up, family?" Roberta, Lachette, something like that. Welcome to the show. If
Hey,
I chop it
Roberta.
up, charge it to my head, not my heart. Leon, man, that's my boy.
Hey,
out there.
Leon.
Violet, welcome
What's
to the
happening?
show,
I
my
ain't
brother.
seen you in a minute.
We ain't seen you in a minute,
Yeah.
man. Come on around. I've been trying to get my beard together. I got to match him up.
Yeah.
You know, he the beard master.
Yes.
He keep his stuff, and he have it all moisturized. Yeah, I'm like, he gets something from Amazon. But anyway, Alicia Walker is
Hey,
in
hey,
the
hey,
building.
sis.
Welcome to the show. Alonzo Stanley.
That's my cousin in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Can you play that song?
Yeah. Don't do
Tennessee,
that.
don't do it, man, because it'd be a whole nother party in here. Anyway,
Right.
Jeremiah Blackwell. We
Hey,
call
hey,
him
hey.
Maestro Sigalo checking in from Mississippi. Elva Stewart checking in from Arkansas. That's
Hey,
my
hey,
frat,
hey.
and y'all can't do nothing about it.
Right.
And man, it's many, many more. Stephen, welcome to the show.
Hey,
We got to get this thing started. If you want to do us a favor, click share, because we're gonna get into some good stuff so your friends and family can hear about the good news going on Greenwood.
Exactly. So before we get started, though, we want to send out prayers to family, friends, and fans of actor Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Best known for his role in the Rocky movies as Apollo Creed. He was also in Happy Gilmore
Lot
and
of stuff.
Mandalorian. Yeah, but he died on February the 2nd at the age of 76. They say he died peacefully in his sleep. I hope the Lord let me go out like that.
Peacefully in
Just
my sleep.
peacefully.
Look, he
in
got
my
his
sleep.
3 scores plus 10 plus another 6.
Yeah.
But we still gonna miss him. What I remember most about him, that sucker was swollen.
Yes.
And when we
Wasn't
were little,
playing the game.
all them push-ups I did was for absolutely no reason. Because I never could look like
Right.
Apollo Creed.
Right.
But don't give up on me. Hope is still alive.
Yes, absolutely. We want to send out a huge congratulations to our friends, and we are so honored to call them friends. And also your frat brother, LaShawn and Terrell Ellison. They were actually featured in today's Partner Tulsa newsletter for intentionally building beautiful quality homes in North Tulsa.
Yes.
You can check out the article on our Facebook page at World One Development. I keep telling y'all there are many great things happening in North Tulsa. This is absolutely one of them. So they're building homes, and I'm telling you, if you haven't seen some of these homes,
It's another
my
level.
God,
It's levels to it.
Yes.
I don't know what the exact top level is. They either the top or they somewhere around the top. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm telling this stuff. It's really nice, and it's good to see. You know, he from California, she from Kansas City, but it's good to see people come to the city, and instead of just sitting back and relaxing,
Right.
let's get busy. So with it being the 13,000 home shortage
yeah.
in Tulsa, then there's people like that we need. So good
Hey, Terrell,
spotlight.
did you hear us? We were just talking about
Say
you.
it one more time.
So we want to give a huge congratulations to our friends LaShawn and Terrell Ellis.
Yes.
They were featured in today's Partner Tulsa newsletter for intentionally building beautiful quality homes in North Tulsa. So you can check out their article on our Facebook page at World One Development. I did that repeat because he just popped on the live. So
I know, just like, and then another good thing, see, he built a house.
Yes.
Then LaShawn is a real estate agent, so she can come sell the house.
Yes.
Then if you need some furniture,
they got that too.
Y'all is cornering the market.
Of all trades.
But high quality, excellent. So we gonna find a day to have them on the show.
Yes.
They do other things.
Absolutely.
Not only just building houses, but this is a couple that you must meet. Congratulations.
You gotta know them.
For being spotlighted.
Gotta know them.
Much deserved.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So I guess it's time for us to hop into our Black History trivia question.
I do 2 more shout outs.
2 more shout outs. Go ahead.
Quick shout out to Lunzell King.
Hello,
checking in. Welcome to the show. Gresha P. Lewis.
Hey, Gresha, how
down
are you,
there
sis?
in Alabama. Alabama is in the building. Get your thinking cap on. We finna jump into this Black History trivia question.
All right. So today's question was brought to us by Eli Grayson.
Yes.
So who was James Cootie Johnson? Was he A, the grandfather of John H. Johnson, the founder of Johnson Publishing Company, or B, a Creek freedman who was a Black attorney general in the United States representing the Seminole Nation, or C, believed by some historians from a conspiracy to partial truths to be the first Black man to own enslaved Africans in America in the 1600s?
Man, JB, you on your
He
own.
said JB.
You on your own. Eli set us up, man.
Shalom McGee.
Shalom McGee, come on, JB. What you think? Read it one more time because, I'm thinking.
Okay, here we go. Black History trivia. Who was James Cootie Johnson?
All right.
Was he A, the grandfather of John H. Johnson, the founder of Johnson Publishing Company, or was B, Creek freedman who was a Black attorney general in the United States representing the Seminole Nation, or C, believed by some historians to be the first Black man to own enslaved Africans in America back in the 1600s?
JB, what's your answer, man?
I'm going to go with B because I am from Muskogee and not a creek. I may be a creek, but that is Cootie. Cootie comes from Cootie Creek, Muskogee. That's a creek in Muskogee.
Don't y'all be Googling. Terrell Ellison said A.
I'm going to go with Creek.
Terrell said A.
B,
okay.
Creek.
AJ, down there in Arkansas, down there in the J-Bone Lounge in Jacksonville, Arkansas, said C.
AJ said C.
Man, I think
Jeremiah said A.
Jeremiah said A.
Okay. Who else? What else? Come on. Y'all come on now.
A is the grandfather of John Hancock.
What you say, Sanders?
It's going to be B.
And I said B. So, hey,
Sanders,
we both on the B train.
Sanders and Charles. All right.
I said B too.
I already got your name down.
Put your stuff down.
Just checking, make sure you got my back.
Yeah. So if we ready, are we going to take a break and give other people time to chime in, or are we going to get straight to it? What you want to do? Give me a nod. Blink with your eyes. Straight to it. Hey, y'all know what it is. It's the first Wednesday of the month. And on the first Wednesday of every month, we have some special for y'all. Drop it.
That's the sound of the police.
And now it's time for the police report. The police report on news you can use with TPD officer and Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders.
That wreck gets me every time.
It's the accident for me too.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't want nobody to have an accident.
Dog?
But it sounds like that would not be a good situation to be in when it sounds like that. So shout out to JB Smooth for putting that together. But quick shout out to Frank Bates. Welcome to the show, CV.
Hey, CV.
You up in here with us. We're doing a police report today. We need everybody to pull up because we get ready to get into a little bit about how to survive a police encounter, because there's too many of us, Damali, that's dying because of our police encounters. But we're going to start out with our special guest that's been rolling with us the entire time we've been on for 4 years, none other than Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders, my frat. What's up, frat?
Oh, nothing much. I'm staying in it. That's what I'm doing.
Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, so before we get this started, the car wreck triggered my memory. I wanted to send out prayers also to Mary and John, who were here, that was helping with rebuilding Black Wall Street, and
Right.
they were doing all of the renovations and some of the different locations that they were filming at. She was actually in a really bad car wreck.
Yeah, it was rough.
Totaled her car.
Right.
Yeah, really bad car wreck. And so, we want to just send out prayers, and she's okay, but still, I'm sure that was devastating and very scary for her. So that commercial just reminded me.
So love all the way to H-Town.
Yes.
To our sister Mary. We are so happy that you get an opportunity to stay with your family and stay with us, because we family too.
Yes.
Down here
Yes.
on Black Wall Street.
Much love.
So
much
back to
love.
you, Lieutenant Sanders, man. How you been doing, sir?
I've been doing good. Been doing good. Yeah.
Good.
Are the streets hot, lukewarm, or cold?
Man, I don't know. The streets is just, it's been pretty relaxing. We have a few little things happen, but
Right.
but nothing major.
Everybody being on their best behavior, pretty much.
Well, all the players, all the ones want to mess up is sit down somewhere.
They're sitting down somewhere.
Yes.
I love it.
So starting with 2024, it's been starting out pretty good in Tulsa. You think?
We have had some scenes,
Mhm.
but for the most part, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. That's how we want to have that.
Yeah.
That's how you need to start the year off. You don't need to start off acting up.
We're gonna tell you now, we got a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna talk about it later in the upcoming events, but we're gonna need you, Sanders.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
we've been needing you all this time. You've always showed up, not just for us, but for our community. So Damali, I would always say, when you look for the epitome of community policing, you should get his face. Put it on a coin. No, don't put it on a coin, but put it somewhere.
Right.
Because this man does it for the kids, for the old people, black, white, green, or yellow. Santa's gonna show up with the right kind of energy.
Yeah, that prime example of community policing, and that's what we need, in our community is, that the community policing component, which is why we do this segment, and we've been doing it for the last 4 years, almost 4 years. On the 12th, will be 4 years for sure. Yeah, next week.
Okay.
Next week. So, but yeah, so today we're gonna talk about just how to survive an encounter with police. I actually found an article that said, and now I didn't name this article.
Just come on with it.
But it's Police Encounters, a Black Man's Guide to Survive.
Man, that's something when you got a guide for us to survive.
Now,
it's real.
And I will say that, these are conversations that, unfortunately, we as Black folks have to have with our Black men,
Right.
and our Black boys about how they need to, deal with police if something were to happen. It's unfortunate that we have to do that, but that's why we have community police officers like Lieutenant Sanders to come in and be able to bridge that gap. So that maybe the conversation, maybe at some point, wouldn't it be great if we never have to have that conversation?
Man, it would be really, really good. Quick shout out, Big Baby Sandra. Welcome to the show. The streets here in Little Rock, Arkansas, is slanging nothing but bullets.
Oh God,
so it's tough down there. Money Mike, Bethel, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Demetra Gibbs Brewer, welcome to the show. Hey, let's get into this, man. How to survive the encounters with the police.
Right. So, at some point, you're going to end up having some sort of encounter, whether it's just a regular traffic stop, whether it's, something's going on and, they're looking for somebody, whatever. At some point, you're going to have some type of encounter. And so we want to be able to give you some tips.
Yes.
And from our own community police officer that will help you with that encounter. Now, I did pull a statistic that actually says here that, and this is from, and you guys can go look at it. If you go to policeviolencereport.org,
right,
the 2023 violence report, there were in 2023 1,243 people who were killed by police.
That's a lot.
That is the highest in any other year. Last year there were 1,201, and this is nationwide.
Right.
1,201 police killings. The other thing about that is 93 people killed were actually unarmed.
Yeah, that's pretty high. That's pretty high as well. Sanders, when you hear a stat like that, because we read it, we see it, and sometimes when you read something, it may not be like as extreme on the streets because we're not on the streets. We're not an officer. We're just civilians. But when you hear stats like that, what does it make you think about?
Well, when I hear stats like that, I think they combine it all. Some that's justified and some that's not justified. So I like to know which ones was justified and what was the reason behind it. And like with the unarmed ones, I always have concern about that. Because if the person was unarmed, I like to know what the story was, how to get to this, how to get where a person had to be shot and they have a weapon.
Yes, to me, what I love about the show today, How to Survive a Police Encounter, when you are dealing with somebody unknown, that means maybe they just made a mistake. Man, let me go in my glove box and give you my driving license. Let me get in my back seat and do something. Let me reach back into the car. Any of those things could trigger somebody,
right.
depending on how they train, their experience, or maybe the person that they pulled over. Now you got a death. So I'm with you on that, man. I don't have a gun, but I made a mistake. So we're going to try to limit some of those mistakes.
Well, last time it might not even be a traffic stop. You might have been running. The person might have been running, running away from the officer. You may have been doing a search warrant or something, and somebody did something. You know, it always don't have to be in a car.
Right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So based on this, and these are not my numbers. These are numbers that we pulled from the policeviolencereport.org. So you can go and check them out for yourself. But they say in their analysis that it suggests that a substantial portion of all killings by police in 2023 could have been prevented, and that specific policies and practices might prevent police killings in the future. So to your point, when according to this stat, 100 people were killed after police officers responded to reports of someone behaving erratically or having a mental crisis. And this is nationwide. So we're not talking about, Tulsa specific or Oklahoma specific.
Because people are tuning in local, national, and international. So today it's kind of trying to spread this brain because a lot of times in our community, no matter where you are, what state, what city, we deal with some of the same things.
Yeah. So is that alarming to you that 100 people were killed after police responded to a report of somebody behaving erratically or having a mental health crisis?
I don't know if I can say it's alarming, but I can see that happening. But for us, our department, we train on a lot of de-escalation now.
That's
and with our video cameras and stuff like that. We look at a lot of videos and we talk about de-escalating, and not just because a person is acting erratic, yelling, screaming. We don't have to go there with them yet. And sometimes we just going to help them calm down. We don't have to get involved with that yet. As long as we know the environment is safe, we don't see any weapons, we don't see it, and we don't need to rush. One thing that we talk about, we at work, we got all the time in the world. So, we don't have to rush. We can take our time till you calm down. We want to. Sometimes officers have to understand that they got to control their emotions. Sometimes you can get too much into the calls and start letting your own feelings take over, and that's when stuff go wrong.
Now it's personal.
And
it got beyond. I'm supposed to be protecting you. JB, have you had any encounters with the police that you was like, man, this was kind of crazy for me, and I thought I wasn't in the right, but it could have got bad?
I've had one typically with Broken Arrow. It was an instance where we had gotten pulled over. Someone thought we were doing a drug deal.
Wow.
And we were doing some official business, and someone called the police and said, "Oh, these three black guys in a vehicle doing a drug deal." Well, they pulled us over on down the road, and we didn't have any drugs on us. We were promoting a concert, and my buddy had went to meet a lady to pay for some advertising or whatever. And we happened to meet in a public place where I guess over in that area, black people look suspicious when you're out doing deals with a white lady in the public. So they stretched us out, had us out of the car for about 45 minutes. It was cold. And even though my friends were, the people that I was associated with were convicted felons, the officers made it a point to ask me, "What are you doing hanging out with these guys?" Or like they knew like that these guys had been in trouble before, but I think a person deserves a chance if they straighten their life up and trying to do something positive, that you don't judge them based off of strictly off their past. Especially when we weren't doing anything illegal.
What you think about when you hear something like that, Lieutenant Sanders?
Well, I look at that and I say, what was the proper cause for them to get you out the car in the first place? I mean, just because somebody say you're suspicious, it really don't have give you good reasons to pull you out the car.
Well, it was a traffic stop. I mean, they pulled us over like a normal traffic stop.
But they pulled you over like a normal traffic stop. But where's the part about them pulling you out the car? I mean, if a traffic stop, what violation would did they give a ticket? Did they get a ticket? Did they get a warning?
We didn't get any tickets. We didn't get any warnings. They saw all the posters and flyers and stuff in the car, and it was, these guys are promoting the concert,
Right.
I don't want to talk bad about anybody's department, but here, even when we do traffic stops and we know a person got a drug going on or something like that, we still have to. We do some stops. I think you got drugs in the car. We're gonna try to figure out a way of find a proper cause reason to pull you over.
Mm-hmm.
You made turn signal on or
right.
Change lanes or something like that.
Right.
We can't just pull you over and say you look suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but their probable cause was someone calling in saying that something illegal was going on.
That's not proper cause. That's not proper cause.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. That's why I wanted to ask you. Yeah. So that's my thought. When somebody do call to the police station, say, "Hey, I think something is going on."
The Karens.
That don't trigger y'all to say we're coming in because we pursuing this.
Right.
Y'all still have to follow what type of protocol?
Yeah, we still got a protocol because you just can't just stop somebody, just come by and say that person doing something. We'll go over there, and we might even try to sit on it and see if we can see you doing something. Right. Now, if we see you doing something, think you said doing some drug, passing drug, that's our proper cause right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we can't just go off for what other people saying.
Sure.
We'll respond to the location, but if we want to make contact with you, we got to find a reason to make contact. We just can't say you're suspicious. Now, one thing we can do, if you out on the walking and you on the street, we can walk up to you, start talking to you, and if you want to start talking, we can talk. Right. If you give us something, then we'll take it in.
What y'all do when y'all start walking up? Because some people like, no man, man, I'm trying to have a good day. What I do? So how is that? Is it? Because sometimes that happens. Because sometimes people like, man, the one person, I ain't no snitch, man. I don't know nothing, man. People think all kind of stuff when the officer walks up to them, though. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know that, though, officer. I thought if somebody said that, Lieutenant Sanders, I'm glad to know that. So that means this: if me and Damali promoting Lavelle Crawford coming to the 36th Street North Event Center somewhere, and people call and say, I think something going down, Charles and Miley out here in these streets slanging something, then y'all can't just roll up on us and say, hey, we heard y'all out here doing this. It won't go down like that, is what you're saying. Or
it should go down there. Now we can, like I said, we can roll up to you, start talking to you, whole conversation, hey, how y'all doing? What y'all up to? Just try to build up something until we can hear until you say something to make us think you may be doing something.
They call that checking your oil.
Yeah, but you just can't just start just taking people IDs and stuff like that. That stuff is true. You just can't just start taking IDs and doing stuff like that, checking people if you don't have no reason to do it.
Let's do this. Let's take a real quick break. Just a real quick break. But when we come back, we want to go specific. When somebody pull you over, here's the 3 things you can do that'll pretty much almost guarantee you getting home safely. If somebody a police knock on your door and this is how you handle it. We just want to give people some real tangible nuggets that they can use. So y'all hang in there. It's KBOB 89.9 FM, World One Development News you can use. It's the police report with Lieutenant Sanders. How to survive the police when we come up next.
The Juice Radio Show and KBOB 89.9 would like to say thank you to all of our listeners and sponsors who donate to help keep our media program alive, reaching the community. The Juice Radio Network continues to expand as influencers in the community of North Tulsa and beyond, but can't do that without your help. That's why it's important that we as a community continue to support the Juice Radio Show and keep 89.9 on the air. The community not only deserves this service, but needs this service. Let's continue to support the mission and giving a voice to the voiceless and donate to the Juice Radio Show. The Juice Radio Show is a nonprofit 501c3 powered by KBOB 89.9 and Eden Media Services, operating solely off the gifts, donations, and contributions made by listeners like yourself. All donations made to the Juice Radio Show are tax deductible and can be sent to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106.
It's Tulsa, Tulsa, I see you here. In Tulsa, I am Tulsa chillin'.
We appreciate your continued support and thanks for listening to KBOB 89.9 FM.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, now you
don't want me to do that
ready. You
shit?
ready now, ain't you?
Okay, I ain't gonna do y'all like that right
Right.
now. This is KBOB 89.9 FM, World One Development News. You can use Charles and Damali. It's the police report. How to survive South Central Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got it mixed up.
Yeah,
Ice Cube got it.
Yeah,
Ice
no,
Cube
no.
messed me up. We back, y'all. Keep share, click and share. Like this, click share on it, man. We talking about some stuff because we need to survive and do better in 2024. Stand alive, man, for our people.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually pulled some information from an article called "Police Encounters: A Black Man's Guide to Survive."
Can I get some shout outs real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, man. My bad, y'all. If I miss y'all, Teresa.
Hey, sister,
My
older sister.
Yeah, older sister. She's in the house. And Roberta, she is from Arkansas. She said Arkansas in the house. I'm feeling that. We loving that right off the top. Also, welcome to the show. I said Money Mike already. He's in here.
Yep.
Sancho is in the building.
All
Liz, Jude.
What's up,
Jude is in the business. What's going on? Welcome to the show. Samson is in the show.
Hey,
the
hey,
Wolf
hey.
Gang is in here. I'm nervous right now. King is in here.
Hey,
You know what I'm talking about? Crash is in the building.
What's
I ain't
up,
gonna
Crash?
call him his government name,
Yes.
but Mr. Bowens, he's in the building. With Darius Warner, shout out to
Hey, Darius.
Oklahoma
What's
City.
happening?
He's in the building. Barbara Peters, she's
Hey,
rocking
Barbara.
with us. Kim Hamilton,
Hey,
World One
sister.
Development Board members in here with us. I'm sorry, y'all. Crystal Johnson is in here.
Hey,
Miss
Crystal.
Ernestine Broom is in here.
Hey, Miss
People,
Brown.
local, national, and international in here.
Can we just take
Okay.
a moment in
it's
silence
home.
and say thank you to everyone that
Come on,
listens?
y'all.
Yes.
The news you can use
Yeah.
around the world, the country, the state, locally, and beyond. That's just amazing.
It's
Thank you
love.
guys for listening to us.
Yes, we
Every
appreciate
Wednesday.
that.
Thank you.
Every
Just like that.
Wednesday.
And shout out for Uncle Bobby for giving us this platform.
Absolutely.
All right. Police encounters.
Yes.
We're going to go into the guide.
So here is the guide. So these are tips of what you do when you are in a vehicle. Okay. So they say the number one tip is have proper documentation on hand.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, you should have have it where you can reach, have that stuff where you can be reached, fast. You
Right.
got to keep digging around for stuff.
Right.
You should have a good spot for your car insurance and your registration.
But give us the best spot. Where's the best spot to have it?
I keep mine in the club apartment, but mine
Got to reach standards. I'm nervous now. I got to reach
it's
now.
on top. It ain't up on all the other papers.
Yo,
you
you ain't
got
got to
in
be
there.
digging. You
See,
talking
I
about
got
right
a
on.
problem.
Yes.
Because when I try to get my my insurance, I'll probably have the insurance from 1922.
1997.
Yeah, 1990.
And look,
I'm
it's
like,
stacked
hold
like
on
this.
just a second.
And you
it's in
can't
here.
find it. You can't find it for nothing. I got all my insurance. I got everything.
But don't have the
dental.
one that you need for this year.
I think the best place is that if you're in a truck or that
sun visor.
that thing where your mirror is and it got the compartments up there, keep your most current one up there.
See, I don't have it.
Now, so
some people has it on their phone.
But I can tell you something.
well,
it seems like when people go in that glove box, that's when they get shot, man. I'm just telling you what
my
I
gloves
see.
is in the way.
One thing you got to do, you can't be moving fast. And sometimes you got to tell, I'm going to reach in the glove department and get my car insurance.
Right.
Tell us what you're doing.
Communicate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and keep your level. Sometimes, I know you're mad because you got pulled over.
Right.
But if they tell you why they stopped you and they give you that information, you need to go ahead and try to do what you got to do to get that stop over with.
So communication is what you're saying. So if
Communication.
it's in the glove box, I need to go, Lieutenant Sanders. How you doing today, sir? You look phenomenal. Can I please reach in my glove box?
He gonna get out of the
I'll
ticket
do
for
that
sure.
for real. Quick shout out
He
to
will.
Nicole Barton, the best
Hey,
photographer
hey,
I know.
Nicole.
Welcome to the show. So communication is key.
So basically, you just say, hey, my car insurance is in the glove compartment. I'm reaching to get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's okay. And they give us a chance to watch what you're doing. But one thing you need to do is when we pull you over, when you go into the side, don't be pulling back, turning around, reaching. That's gonna put our officers gonna be on alert right then and there. You reach for something. She reaching for something.
I don't know
Yeah.
because some people have it ready when you come to the car.
Yeah, that
I'm
too.
that person.
Yeah, you can.
I'm like,
That's,
trying to
there you
hurry up
go.
and get
that's
it.
good. If you
Can I-
have it ready before we come to the car, that's good.
Can I ask you this, Lieutenant Sanders? When is it necessary when y'all come up to a car? Say if it's a traffic stop, somebody was speeding, or it was a tail light, what makes y'all decide to have y'all hand on that old pistol? That's what make me nervous. When I look in my review mirror and I see two walking, I'm like, see, that make people.
Y'all got Charles
So why do y'all do that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta understand. I don't know who's in that car.
That's true.
I don't know you. I don't know you yet. I mean, so, and I don't know what kind of mood you in. You might have just got to a big argument with your wife, and you might have got through doing something real crazy. Now we don't pull you over now.
Mm-hmm.
But and we always gonna do that. It's habit. I don't pull it out, but I'm gonna touch it because I want to know where I'm at, where it is. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "I want to know where I'm at." You know what that?
Yeah. So in case I do have to make a sudden move, I'm already there. I haven't got it out yet. My hand is there, so
just in case.
In case, and we know we try to get we try to get closest to the car as possible. So So if you do try to make a turnaround real fast, you don't see us before we see you.
And that makes me nervous too, because why you close to my bumper like that? Like you trying to get somebody in my trunk. I'm just nervous. No, we're doing the civilian perspective. How you at Damali when you see them close to your car, leaning on the old Mercedes and coming? How you feeling, Damali? You a woman. How you feel when you see it? Give your point of view.
Yeah. No, it does make you nervous because it's like, what did I do? I'm like, why you like that?
They're really touching the back of your car for their safety because they put their fingerprint on the back of your car when they walk past your car.
I don't know what people say that, but I never got talked to.
Okay,
okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, I don't want to get it.
Okay, so number 2, they say, is start recording. Now, I want to ask about this one because I've seen, where officers get really upset because people are recording, got cameras in their faces and all of that stuff. What do you think about that?
That don't bother me.
Okay.
Because I got a camera on too. Yeah. That's when you get officers to get into their feelings again. Right. I mean, you got a First Amendment right to record. If you want to record. Mm-hmm. I mean, it don't bother me, especially when I know I'm doing something right. I don't care.
So let's start with that. So legally, if you coming up to a person's recording, then they're well within their rights. That's legal, and a police officer can't tell them that they cannot record it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you're in your own car.
Mm-hmm.
Your personal property.
So if somebody's recording, it shouldn't bother you.
Yeah, I got you. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I'm glad you got your hand on your camera. I know you can't reach for nothing else because you're stuck.
Yeah.
Well, why do some officers get so upset? Because you see a lot of videos. Put that phone down. I don't care. Give it here.
Exactly. I'm going to arrest you.
Then my officers getting in their feelings.
Okay.
See, he's the first one to admit it. They got feelings.
Well, they're human, so I know. Well,
when I was talking to the rookie, they told us we didn't have no feelings when we on duty.
Wow.
Basically, if somebody yells something crazy to you, that they ain't, and they not breaking the law or nothing, you just can't just go over there and start messing with them or doing something just because they say F the police and stuff like that.
Right.
But we're not supposed to have no. Oh yeah. I've had some things yelled to me. All I can do is just hold my put the pit of my stomach down, not to respond to it.
Yeah.
In a negative way. I might have said something slick back,
something under your breath.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I'm just gonna say quick shout out.
You're going to jail today. I don't care what you say.
Look, I just want to say quick shout out to Bill Craven down in Oklahoma City. Welcome to the show, Miss Love. Welcome to the show, Miss Clean. Welcome to the show, Pat Finley. Welcome to the show.
Oh, Bill Craven gave me my first nickname. You used to call me Coach in junior high school.
For real. Shout out to Bill. That's my boy, right?
Look, play sports
he's another person, man. Our arms never could catch up. They like, Charles, you got some pretty good arms. Please keep me away from Bill.
Right.
I got a question.
Welcome to the show, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that white people are treated differently than black people in traffic stops? Is that you have statistics on that, Damali, or do you know?
Not in traffic stops, no.
Man, I'm not gonna sit up and say that. I mean,
that's a trick bag.
I'm not telling you. I'm saying, is there any stats showing that? Do you have any?
That ain't that. No. Yeah, we ain't doing that today. We ain't gonna start no fight. Just
it's all.
I'm saying are blacks and whites treated differently during traffic stops? I mean,
my stops and when it ain't even gotta be a traffic stop. But one time I deal with people, it's based on their attitude. I don't care what color they is. They gonna let me know what direction I need to go on how they coming at me. Mm-hmm. And I can't speak for every officer that's in this country.
Right.
And you don't know where their background's coming from and where they grew up at and what they how they've been taught and I know a lot of officers there's other races that treat people real good.
Right.
But you always had that one. And I'm gonna put it like that. You always had that one, or maybe one or two. let's go and act up till they get straightened out.
Right, and that's the beauty, Lieutenant Sanderson. Guess what? A lot of times people only get a chance to communicate with an officer when they come to news you can use here on KBOB.
That's
so they still give you that. If y'all have a question on the live, let us know. We will ask Lieutenant Sanders. So what you got next, Damali?
So AJ says, what's the distance a person can record? You saying that there's no distance?
I haven't really looked at. People say about 10 feet, but for as our department, we haven't really discussed it. But we would like you back. I don't want you hovering over me,
right? And like right in your face.
I would like for you to back up a little bit, because you don't understand. I can understand. People say they make me nervous. I'm out here doing the traffic stuff, or when I'm dealing with somebody, and somebody's real close to me over us recording, and I don't know what else. You might be that guy's friend or something,
anything,
and you might want to jump in. So I don't want you close enough where I feel like I'm in danger, but I can't tell you how far to back. I just tell you to back up some. You back up some, especially when you're in now we on private property, and you better back up to where it's public.
Right.
You can't be on private. We on somebody's private property. You need to back up to the public part.
Back up a lot further.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Phoenix. Welcome to the show. And Mario Choice down there in Funky Town, Fort Worth, Texas. That's my boy right there. LU.
Yeah.
Used to be here on KBOB with us.
Absolutely.
Much love to you, Mario, man. God bless you.
Okay, so their number 3 says to stay in your car. If the officer asks you to get out of the car, then do so. Otherwise, they can hit you with another charge, such as resisting arrest or failure to comply.
Let me tell you something, Molly. Right now, can I say something? Because I know this is facts.
What?
One, black people only get out the car if we gonna run. That's number one. I'm just gonna say that. Hold on. When we get out, we finna run. When white people get out, they come to talk to the officer. Why did you pull me over? What's happening? Do you know who my people is? It's just two different things you're dealing with. Is that true or false? I'm just throwing that out there, man.
Well, hey, I'd rather for you to stay in the car till I tell you to get out.
Right.
But if we have a crime and I already told you that you violated something and I ask you to get out the car because we already established that you done something wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
And so come on, get on out the car, and because I want to talk to you, a little bit more. But most of the times, so they can't charge you with obstruction. We call it obstruction.
Hold on, right quick. So you saying if it's a regular, if you guys pull somebody over, stay in your car.
Right.
But if you done something, you say get out the car.
That means
then that's
them bracelets. Them bracelets is coming.
Oh man.
Well, even on a traffic stop, a regular traffic stop, sometimes they may want you to get out the car, and then they may be trying to figure out a way to get a search, get you to consent to search or something like that.
Right.
And they want you to and talk to you about it outside the car because you may have other people in the car or something like that.
Right.
And other than that, or they done ran your name, they done ran you, got the information, and something ain't coming back right. And you done gave me some false names and stuff like that.
Right.
You don't have your driver's license, but this is my name, this is my birthday, but it ain't adding up.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Lieutenant Sanders. Are y'all nervous when it's like 7, 8 people in the car? So do y'all sometimes say y'all all get out just because it's too many of y'all in the car and I need to put some eyes on you?
Well, it's a fine line right there because it's just a traffic violation right now. So the only person I'm supposed to be dealing with is the driver.
Right.
But unless you roll that window down and a puff of weed smell come out of
right or something,
and then you kind of, and if I got officers once they know your name and learn your face, they don't even have to. They see you. They already know you got warrants. Like that. You sit in the back seat.
Don't let them know what kind of car you drive.
Right.
If they know your car.
So it determines.
Let me do some quick shout outs. See, y'all doing good on the live today. Frankie Williams, welcome to the show. Hey. Mario said, watch out, Arkadelphia. See, y'all don't know nothing about Arkadelphia. JB might, but y'all don't know. Rayla, Tammy, welcome to the show. Kim Hamilton said, I've seen videos where a person is talking crazy, cussing, etc. at an officer. Is it enough to arrest for talking crazy to an officer?
Not really, but it's different in different states. Because you basically say what you want to say. But you better be well in your rights. If you violating, you already got some violations, and you doing all that cursing and all that stuff, and we already know you got it. You might be opening up for yourself. But again, we don't have feelings. We're not supposed to have feelings.
Right.
It makes you upset sometimes. But really, that's not really a good reason to take somebody to jail.
Can I ask this one? You have a younger black or younger individual. I'm not gonna say black or white, just younger individual. You pull them over, and they have what you'll say may smell like marijuana. With all of the marijuana medical card holders now, what is the discretion you guys use on that situation?
Was they driving?
If they're driving,
I mean, you can have all the medical marijuana cards in the world, but you can't be driving.
Was they driving?
You can't be driving high, or you can't drive with and possess marijuana.
Well, you can't be driving. I mean, if you got the card, you can have a certain amount with you. But if it smells like you've been smoking it, then you're in violation.
So that's a DUI.
Yeah.
So if it smells like it can just smell like you've been smoking.
That's enough for us to go and to find
that's
out
probable cause.
Yeah, it's probable cause.
Okay.
Good.
So with the marijuana card, you still can't be smoking in your car like it's a cigarette.
No.
You can't.
You
I don't know. I'm just asking.
You can't consume it in public.
No. Oh, okay.
We don't have a recreational. We only have medical.
Right.
It's illegal.
So you need to be at home in your house smoking.
Yes.
So for all of you that's putting it in the ashtray and hitting it on the way to work, y'all too might be arrested by Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders. Y'all be careful. Quick shout out to Gary Barnett tuning in from Georgia. ATL in the house.
Don't let that window down.
Okay, let's hit on these three
smoke.
things because we can go on and on with this. We're going to hit these three because I know we got to switch gears from there. So let's hit the top three.
The top three, if you are stopped by an officer on foot, is what we're talking about now. So number one thing they say is you need to show your ID.
Right. So show your ID if you're on foot. Number two.
Number two is to comply with the law, not the officer. No,
man, that's kind of tough. Ooh. And what's number three?
Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Well, if we stop somebody on foot, maybe we're thinking they're doing. We can ask you for your ID, but again, it is still a fine line there because, again, has this person committed a crime?
Right.
Come on, right.
Remember, I told y'all earlier we can walk up to you and just start talking to you, just to see if we can strike up a conversation, and it's ways to still get that ID without forcing them. But if you be nice enough, and and you by chance you got ID on you. Hey, what's your name?
What's your name, man?
What's your name?
It's ways of doing it. But if they have not committed a crime, and you still don't need to. This is not a walk-up state where you just say, "Hey, show me your ID."
Right.
That's not that type of law in the state.
Gotta have some kind of cause.
Yeah.
Now, what do you say to the person that is walking, and they say, "Oh, I don't adhere to those type of, or I don't govern myself under the United or those laws or local municipalities
type stuff."
Well, we deal with them the same way we deal with regular citizens. And first thing you have to think in your head, okay, why am I dealing with this person? Is it a good reason? Do I want to go down this road with this person? And if I don't have nothing, you just got to suck it up and say, no, I ain't got nothing. Let them go. I've done that before. I've done that before.
So with that being said, the last thing say, which is obvious, don't run.
Yes.
If it's nothing, because if you take off running, then everybody thinks it's something suspicious. But with that being said, we're going to take a quick break because when we come back, we got to get a little bit into Black History Saturdays, but Lieutenant Sanders is with us.
Let me say something about that running right quick.
Okay.
About that running.
I mean, one thing though, when our policy says we don't chase after people unless we know why we're chasing them. We should, most of the time, we got to know why we're chasing,
Right.
Just because you running don't mean you did something. Sometimes you might be scared of it.
Yeah.
But because if we run and we get in a wrestling match with you, fight with you, and then we end up hurting you, and then, okay, well, he ain't did nothing. Why we do that?
Right.
So we try to, our policy say don't chase after somebody unless we know why we're chasing.
Man, so what that means then, if you see the officers come up, if you take off running and they start chasing after you, you have done something.
Right.
Because they're not going to chase you for nothing and waste their energy. With that being said, we're going to take a real quick break. This is Black History Month, but we have Black History Saturdays.
Yes.
And we're going to get into how you can sign up, how you can support, and where you need to go. We're going to take a real quick break. This is KBOB 89.9 FM, World One Development. News you can use. Charles and Damali, the police report, y'all.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947. The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the Event Center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
This is news. This is news you can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Network, powered by World One Development, and we are back.
So I know that you guys, we've talked about this a number of times on the show about the fact that there's a House bill that has been passed right here in our state, which prohibits Black history being taught in schools in Oklahoma. And as well as colleges. And so one of our good friends, Christy Williams, has come up with a solution for that.
Yes.
She has always wanted, she's a historian and has always wanted to actually teach Black history. And so now, because in response to this House bill, she now has a program called Black History Saturdays, which takes place at our very own EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center.
Shout out to Christy Williams.
Yes. Congratulations. So we are now getting ready to do year number 2.
Year number 2.
And we're super excited about it. Black History Saturdays actually is going to take place this coming Saturday,
February 10th,
at EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. It is free for the entire family. It's for pre-K to adults. It's going to be the second Saturday of each month from 9 o'clock a.m. until 3 o'clock p.m.
That's a whole full school day.
Absolutely.
But it's fun. Learning your history.
Exactly. There's going to be free breakfast and free lunch, which breakfast and lunch is amazing.
This is not continental breakfast now.
No.
This is not donuts and orange juice and water.
Yes.
This right here is some grits and eggs and some of that good stuff like that, some toast and the good stuff. I just want to say that.
Absolutely. So you'll be learning Black history, archaeology. We have an archaeologist that is actually on board, that is actually working with Christy, Dr. Odawale. And so that is amazing in and of itself, to be able to equate Black history with archaeology, and get those sciences in and that STEM in. So that's amazing. And then we're also this year going to be introducing piano lessons.
Piano lessons, getting into that artsy side. Can I do some shout outs real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, because I don't want to forget nobody. I want y'all looking for me. Ernest Killam, welcome to the show. Christopher Watson, welcome to the show. Gerald Williams, welcome to the show.
What's happening?
Nicole Barton said infuriating.
Yes.
Heartbreaking for them to do that. Narissa, welcome in from New York City. She said she don't understand how Black history can't be taught in Oklahoma schools. Black history is American history.
That part. So Black History Saturdays is going to start, as we said, this coming Saturday, very first class. And if you want to sign up, if you want to enroll, you can go to bit.ly/Black History Saturdays in order to enroll. Like we said, it's for the entire family.
Yes.
From pre-K to adults. And I can just tell you right now, the adult class is cracking. It's more adults in the,
The kids be kicking it too?
Yeah, they kick it too, but I'm just saying.
Let me tell you what makes me think about Damali. And Sam, did you still hear, Lieutenant, if you want to jump in? I'll say this. You live in Oklahoma. It's Black History Saturday. It's Black History Month. But guess what? You can't teach Black history, though.
That's right.
It's all right. It's Black History Month. We're having Black History Saturday, but you cannot teach Black history in schools or college. Lieutenant Sanders, what do you think about that?
I think that's bad. Reason why I think they don't want to teach it here because too much stuff is coming out that's showing that that's not right. That's not having been properly taught.
Right.
And it's been revealed, and I don't think the other people want us to reveal that stuff.
Yeah, what I think is, this is my own little theory, just Charles 101. I think didn't nobody really care as much about us talking about it when we just, it was all condensed and you didn't know it was still like a dirty little secret.
Yeah.
I think because of social media now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because normally people outside of your city, outside of your state wouldn't hear about what you was talking about. It's contained.
Mhm.
But now when you go live, you local, national, and international. So now other countries are like, what? They don't want y'all to do, so now, don't teach, don't say nothing because now maybe we don't look like, that.
And
nice
I think
country
the
on
other
hill.
thing is the shame, because if I am
I got you. Go
a
ahead.
white person that has, and my relatives,
Was
were racist, and I'm not at this point. So then you showing pictures of my great grandma, that's out here yelling at the Little Rock 5, or you know what I'm saying? Then you're just like, oh my God, we don't want that out there.
Yeah, but here's the ticket, and to be honest, Damali, that is actually understandable. Even though it's still our history, but it's no different than us when they talk about our great, I'm trying to go for enough, was a pimp with a hat on with some banana shoes on.
Stop it.
We don't like you talking about our person that was in our family either. Yeah. But it is what it is.
I recently saw them letting someone teach about the movie Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know if you guys seen that yet.
Yeah.
But they've been letting them talk about that in school.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it happened with the Osage Nation.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tribe.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I think people have to understand too, with us, the Molly went to Booker T, we graduated and stuff. We don't look at our classmates and people around us like you did it. But to not know our history, if you think we should know our history, I think it's something wrong with you. But here's the ticket. It's like 11 states. So if you're on here from Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, it's not just us. Man, how y'all feel in your state if you can't learn about your history, which is our history, Black history? Welcome to the show, Chris Rogers.
Hey. All right, so we want to give a huge shout out to 2892 Miles to Go,
right,
to EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center here in Tulsa, Standpipe Hill Strategies, Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce, Historic Vernon AME Church, and World One Development for making another year of Black History Saturdays possible. Because without sponsors, then we would not be able to do this work.
Correct.
We want to encourage everyone. You can go to Give Butter and actually make donations to Black History Saturdays. This is not cheap, and we have professional teachers that are actually, they do professional development and all of that. Dr. Odawale is one of them, Alicia Odawale. And so they come in and they actually teach.
Real deal.
It's a actual school day. And so, there's supplies that, we need to get. There are, teachers we need to pay. There's food we need to purchase, for everybody to eat breakfast and lunch.
And there's a building that's 53,000 square feet on 15 acres of land that we got to keep the upkeep going.
That's right.
Quick shout out, Corey Green. Welcome to the
Hey.
show. But with that being said, hey, this is Black History Month.
Yes.
And if you don't have no avenue, Black History Saturdays is for the entire year.
Yes.
Black history shouldn't just be condensed down to 1 month.
That's
so
right.
Anyway, if you need a place for you and your family, we would definitely welcome you to Black History Saturdays. If you can't remember nothing else, just go to Facebook page, Black History Saturdays. And that'll guide you to wherever you need to go.
Absolutely. So where are we now?
I think we're gonna get into those
Hump Day Hot Topics.
Hump Day Hot Topics when our producer of the show is ready.
Yes.
He said he
stay ready,
so he ain't got to get ready.
Okay then.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
And now it's time for the Hump Day Hot Topics with Charles and Damali.
hey, guess what day it is? Hump Day! Hump Day! It's Hump Day! Hey, Mike!
It's the Hump Day Hot Topics on News You Can Use.
Mike.
Damali, before we switch gears, because I know we're gonna jump into it. Nicole wants to know how can she donate to Black History Saturday. That's a great gesture, Nicole.
Thank you,
Thank
Nicole.
you so much.
So you can go to givebutter.com. And when you get there, it is a site where you can donate to not-for-profits. Just type in Black History Saturdays in the search engine. It'll take you right to that page, and you can donate any amount. There is no amount that's too large or too small for you to make a donation to Black History Saturdays.
And thank you in advance.
Thank you so much in advance.
All right, let's get into these Hump Day Hot Topics with this music. We
Real butter.
Playing from our DJ JB Smooth, the number one DJ in the city for 2 decades.
2 decades. Wow.
Let's do it, Damali. What we got first?
All right. So the first thing we want to talk about is Jay-Z.
Man,
I don't know if you guys saw the Grammys.
I did.
And Jay-Z, yeah, he was on one. So he actually won an award.
Right.
And had a few things to say in his speech.
We got a clip.
You got a clip?
We got.
Oh, let's
hear the
listen. Let's
clip.
listen to what Jay-Z said.
It's great to have an award for such an icon. How far we've come with Will Smith and them, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince winning their first Grammy in '89 and boycotting because it wasn't televised. And then they went to like a hotel and watched the Grammys. I didn't even understand what wasn't a great boycott. We're here. But then, 98, I took a page out of their book. I was nominated for the Best Rap Album, and DMX had dropped 2 albums that year. They both were #1. Shout out to DMX. And he wasn't nominated at all. So I boycotted, and I watched the Grammys. I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get it right. At least get it close to right. And obviously it's subjective. Y'all don't got to clap at everything. Obviously it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion based. But, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. All right, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
Hey, he told the truth. Damali, what you think? Did you tell the truth?
He told the truth. So basically what Jay-Z is talking about is that the Recording Academy snub of Black artists, including Beyonce,
right.
who, what he says is right there, that, she has won all of these awards, and she's won the most Grammys of any artist, but she has never won Album of the Year.
Right.
And so according to their own metrics,
it don't make sense.
She should have won, but it doesn't make sense. And I think that, he's great for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to call people to the carpet and you got to have accountability. And if you created these metrics to say this is how a person gets Album of the Year, and that person has done that and they haven't received it, something is wrong.
He won the Iconic Award for Dr. Dre.
He did. I remember that.
Award. That's a big
global impact. Global impact.
You know what I'm saying? But when you start thinking about the people who have never won Artist of the Year,
that's a lot of
people
them.
like Prince.
Yeah.
People like
the greats.
Stevie Wonder has never won Artist of the Year.
And it's hard to even
There's a
them
long list of artists, and I was looking for it because it was posted on Facebook today, and none of those artists, very few have won Album of the Year.
Album of the Year.
Album of the Year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that Album of the Year is the album, no matter whether it's pop, R&B, blues, no matter what genre it is. That album that's Album of the Year for the Grammys is the biggest
that's the one
award in the sales that you get after you win. The Grammy is just through the roof.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm just going to say kudos to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's good to see someone like him stand up. So now he's not just an artist. He's not just, he's a genius. That's number one.
Absolutely.
And looking out for his girl at the same time. And he's standing by his daughter, Blue Ivy, as well. So kudos.
Can we give a shout out to Victoria Monet, Tyler, Coco Jones, and SZA, who all won Grammys now, and they are all products of what Beyonce has done.
Right.
If you look at it, Beyonce has the most Grammys out of all artists.
Right.
Nicole Barton says Michael Jackson has only won one, which is wild.
Let you know right
That's
there.
That's crazy. Just one.
Let me do some real quick shout outs. Jeremiah, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Mr. Polo Powell, welcome to the show. St. Louis is in the building. Robert L. Hawkins, you need to give him his Grammy.
What's happening?
Gospel World Renowned Artist of the Year. He's checking in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Miss Maybelle Wallace, royalty to us, should be royalty to you in here. Mr. Terry Harvey is in the building.
Terry, what's happening?
Welcome to the show, Terry. Man, we getting into a little bit of what the situation was with Jay-Z
at the Grammys.
And what about Killer Mike, man, and his situation?
Man, Man,
He
I
won.
heard about that.
Come on, JB.
What
What you
happened,
think about
JB?
that with Killer Mike?
Allegedly, Killer Mike assaulted somebody backstage and slapped somebody up.
What?
I don't know. It's just allegedly.
Right.
No.
What you hear, Sanders? What you hear?
What I hear is that it was something old where it was a security person that was a misdemeanor. Yeah.
Security guard kind of went too far on something. He was trying to doing a little bit.
They
extra.
charged him with assault though.
Yeah, a misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor.
Yeah, so he's allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah.
But I heard it was security guard doing too much.
Had 1-3, but they arrested him on the spot.
It was a top flight.
Oh,
and took him out.
Don't
top
do that.
flight security
Top flight
of the world, Craig.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going to leave that alone. Welcome to the show, Melissa Jones. We appreciate you tuning in with us. What we got next on these Hump Day Hot Topics?
All right. So another hot topic. Friday, I was in the bathroom actually brushing my teeth, and I was like, is the house moving? What is going on here? So if you guys don't know, here in Oklahoma, we had a earthquake. 5.1 magnitude earthquake that actually shook the whole region and some other surrounding states. Did you feel the earthquake?
I didn't really know what was going on, so I just dove for my Bible. I mean, I was sitting, I said, that might be Jesus. So I just leaped, Lord. I was forgive me for all my sins. I was forgiving everybody on my way to the word. And then it shook me up a little bit.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty scary,
At
y'all.
first I thought it was like, because sometimes when big trucks go down the street,
but it was 11 o'clock at
night. But then I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
The craziest part was I was driving.
Yeah.
And I kept feeling the road do this. And I'm like,
That's
I thought
scary.
it was my truck.
You like, is my truck out of alignment?
My wheels kept wobbling, and that's what it was.
Yes,
it was the earthquake.
What about you, Sanders? Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it. I was standing up in my room, and I like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's the first time I really felt one.
Yeah.
That was a big.
So the first thing I did was I went to Facebook. Everybody's like, "Did you feel it?" I'm like, "Okay, I ain't crazy,"
Right, yeah. So that's just different, man. A 5.1. That's a big one. You got to be in California to get one of them. So it's people here from California said, "Now I moved here to get away from it. Y'all gonna do me like that?" But anyway,
for a long time, earthquakes have been happening in Oklahoma more often, and they stopped them from fracking.
Yeah, for fracking
for some time, and I think
in
they
the oil and gas
it.
world. Yeah, oil and gas world.
Yeah, and also shout out to California because they dealing with a lot too. They dealing with some serious flooding.
I heard about that.
Some real issues out
in California,
in Southern California. They are going through it right now.
Yeah, prayers for our family. We have a lot of them. Our buddy Gary that always tunes in with us. I know he's probably in here now.
Yeah.
Man, prayers to y'all out there, man. Rain, storm. And then you're already scared of mudslides.
Yes.
Yeah. So imagine with all this water. Yeah, your house
falling off into the ocean.
Man, that's just kind of crazy.
Nicole is actually from California. She said that earthquake was so cute.
See that? See how the California people are? Hey, Corey Green said Coach Sanders.
Yeah.
Coach Sanders. All right, well, we going to get to this Black History Trivia, see who got it right.
Yeah, so are we ready? Black History Trivia. I'm going to read the question one more time. Who was James Cootie Johnson? Was he A, the grandfather of John H. Johnson, the founder of Johnson Publishing Company, or B, a Creek freedman who was a Black attorney general in the United States representing the Seminole Nation, or C, believed by some historians to be the first Black man to own enslaved Africans in America back in the 1600s. Those are your choices. Let's see. Terrell and Jeremiah said A. JB, Charles, and Sanders said B. AJ said C. Anybody else? Any takers? Going once?
Going now. Y'all Googling.
Going twice. They Googling. They Googling.
What's the answer, Damali?
Oh, Corey said B.
Corey said
so he's
B.
in there with y'all. All right. Anybody else? Going once?
You got 15 seconds.
Twice. And
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you said B, you would be correct.
Corey, welcome to the Winners Club. Green, that's my brother.
Right?
Welcome to the team.
So James Cootie Johnson was an African Creek entrepreneur, interpreter, lawyer, and politician. We always got to have multiple jobs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We always hustling. He was a leading advocate for the African American rights and a dual citizen of the Creek and Seminole nations.
Man.
So that's where Cootie Creek came from. If you from Muskogee and you know about Cootie Creek, that's where they came from. I just know it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta give it to Cootie, James Cootie Johnson.
So shout out to me, Corey, and JB Smooth for getting this right.
Oh,
Look,
we got it right.
Yeah,
I just want to say
right.
this. I know the upcoming events be a little lengthy, but these upcoming events we got now are critically important.
Pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Hit share on your live, please, because these are going to be things that everybody in the community, some local and regionally, going to want to know this.
Yes.
So get your listening ears. JB got us some music. Lock in. Because we need to get this information.
What's
Upcoming
coming up?
events, Damali. Let's do
Upcoming events. So Uganda Missions. If you would like to sponsor a child's education for one school year, consider making a donation to World One Development in the amount of $250. If you would like to donate, please do so at our website, which is world1development.com/Uganda-mission.
Shout outs to Uganda.
The 36th Street North Event Center has dates available. If you're looking for a place to hold a wedding, birthday party, banquet, repast dinner, community event, or etc. We're also going to be having bingo and karaoke. It's coming. It's going to be starting in March. There will be cash prizes, lots of fun. So get your daubers ready and start warming up your voices. Give us a call at 918-200-9046 to reserve your spot.
I can't wait.
Black History Saturdays sign up is happening now. You can go to Facebook, Black History Saturdays, or you can go to bit.ly, bit.ly/Black History Saturdays in order for you to sign up. Remember, it is free. Beyond Apology, Next Steps Community Meeting is going to happen tomorrow. February the 8th at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. It's going to be from 5 o'clock p.m. until 7:30 p.m. What we'll be doing there is reviewing the report and discussing next steps for Beyond Apology.
There are big meetings going on right now downtown, right? So this Beyond Apology is a huge deal. So make sure you let your family and friends know that we'll be at the 36th Street North Event Center tomorrow at what time?
5 o'clock.
Be there, be square.
All right, I'm only putting this one in because I want to hear y'all's predictions. Okay, so Super Bowl 58 will be the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The 49ers are the favorites to win.
Who y'all got?
Who is going to win?
Who gonna win, JB Smooth?
Okay.
Go Sanders.
Go Sanders.
Kansas City.
Sanders says Kansas City.
Pat Mahomes was my second choice.
Uncle Bobby said Chiefs too.
Uncle Bobby said Chiefs.
I can't. If I wanted to go for San Fran, I couldn't because I feel like Pastor Jamal Dodds would never leave the pool with the San Francisco 49ers. I think he would never leave. I think he would keep that robe on every Sunday for the next Super Bowl. And I don't want to see
and
his gang Niner gang.
Right.
He'll be playing at that church. They'll be singing in the choir. The theme song.
He is a big 49ers fan. So
I love Pastor J. I'm just messing with you.
I'm going to have to roll with Jamal on this one, y'all.
You going 49ers?
49ers. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
JB.
Nicole said, I think the Chiefs are going to take it, but this is a Niner Raider household.
Okay,
understand,
all right. So Nicole is over here with the Niners. All right. Sanders, who you got?
I said Kansas
City.
Who you got, Damali?
The old.
You know what?
The old Dallas Cowboys.
The old Dallas Cowboys. Right.
I think I'm going with Kansas City as well.
Kansas City.
Yes.
Pat Mahomes. I got to go with Pat Mahomes, man. I go with the quarterback. Man, look, he got Jackson, baptized him. He got your old boy from the Bills. He baptized him. You know, when you get to baptizing people, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go with you.
Melissa Chunu said Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, so we in there. So we gonna see next week. We gonna see who was right. So I gotta save that paper.
Somebody who got a Super Bowl party that I can come to. Because
we need to crash the Super Bowl party.
All I need is Rotel dip and some wings and a cake that's made into a football.
Right.
And I'll show up at your house. I'll bring something.
Right.
Super Bowl party.
You know I could bring the cake, the football cake.
Yeah.
I love making the football cake.
I love making Rotel.
Oh, maybe we need to have us a party.
Sound like a news you can use, man.
To be honest, this year, since the Cowboys didn't make it, my favorite part of the Super Bowl is I'm there for the commercials. I ain't gonna lie. For the food and the commercials and whatever's going on with the game.
Yes.
Let's go with it.
All right.
Next upcoming event.
And halftime is gonna be Usher, Uncle Bobby.
Man,
Uncle Bobby want to know who's gonna be the halftime
Usher,
show.
Usher, gonna be off the chain.
Yeah,
Shout out
wait
to
for that.
Cynthia Graves. Welcome to the show. Melissa Jones says she's going with KC.
Yeah.
Teresa says she's going with KC. So let's go Chiefs.
Okay. All right. Magnolia Soap and Bath OKC is having their grand opening party February 9th through the 11th. So it's the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
Located at 2740 Northwest 140th Street in Oklahoma City. You can text OKC to 40829 for a chance to win $500.
Not 500.
Yes.
You can't say that, huh? You got to be from Arkansas. You hear that?
Yeah.
You can't even do it. See, you can't do that down here. You can't.
Right?
JB do it. Watch this.
500.
See, that's an Arkansas thing right there. Where them hogs at? No, I'm just playing. Come on.
All right. So we want to send a huge shout out to our friends Clement and Sharice Rowe. They are entrepreneurs deluxe. I mean, they have so many businesses. It's crazy. So we want to give them a shout out for, this Magnolia Soap Shop is their new venture.
It's the
and we
bomb.
wish them
I got mine
much
already.
success.
I got mine already.
Some stuff,
I rolled
I'm
up.
telling you, it's
good
the
stuff.
truth. It's
Nice.
the truth. Okay, the MLK parade has been rescheduled. Finally, for February the 17th at 11 o'clock a.m. So y'all be there.
February 17th. That's on the Saturday.
February 17th.
Not this Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
I'm there.
And I heard that the mothership is going to be moving and
Not this
grooving.
KBOB.
Throwing the sound. So KBOB, news you can use.
We
And
gonna
the rest
be
of the family, the juice and everybody,
We gonna be in
be
that
there at
thing.
D-Square because we're going to be in it.
Y'all know what happens when we turn up at the parade.
Boy,
Okay.
hey, the party not going
Have
to
a
stop.
blast.
Y'all
The
might see
mothership.
Bobby out there dancing.
Okay.
You know, Bobby be
You
hitting the
never know.
mothership moving.
Yes.
So, hey, MLK, man, we love you, man. We glad it is rescheduled.
Yes. NYCU.FM. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. We busted onto the airwaves on February the 1st. And so we've been, playing our music 24/7. So go there and check us out. It's old school R&B, with a new school twist. But we are going to be hosting the red carpet for the Couples and Cocktails Valentine's event, which is going to be featuring Major and Noel Gordon and Tom Brown and Michael Fields Jr. Stop it.
Oh man!
Hey, bro, man, gonna be there from March.
Bro, man is gonna be there from March.
From
What
the
up,
5th
Mark?
floor.
3 fingers up.
Yes. Yes. This is going to be happening at the Greenwood Cultural Center on February the 18th at 5 o'clock p.m. That's located at 322 North Greenwood Avenue. And tickets can be purchased at couplesandcocktails.com or by calling 866-966-1777.
What's going on, Sanders? You coming to the thing? You gonna think about it?
I'm thinking about
Roll on up there and let your friends know we hosting the red carpet, so it's
gonna
going
be fun.
down.
We're gonna have a blast.
We're gonna be ready.
Real quick,
Good
Tulsa,
food,
y'all know this is on a Sunday, okay? It's a Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Make sure y'all come hang out with the News You Can Use squad.
Yeah, go to church first. Go hang out with the Lord first,
yeah.
because I don't want you in trouble
It's
with the
gonna
Lord.
be a great show.
Go get you something to eat. Take that little nap from 3 to about 4:30. Jump into your stuff. Bring your loved one out, your boo thing, your wife, your girlfriend, the one you're trying to get with. Come on out.
Don't do that.
I mean, you never know. It's Valentine's. It's a time of love.
It's the season of love.
Yes.
We'll see you on the red carpet.
All right. The pop-up comedy series presents Lavelle Crawford.
Y'all been asking for him.
Friends.
And he's
yes,
here.
yes. He's going to be at the 36th Street North Event Center located at 1125 East 36th Street North on February the 22nd.
It's going down.
Doors open up at 7 o'clock p.m. Show starts at 8 o'clock
No
p.m.
way. What day is this?
Look,
February the 22nd.
What, is that a Friday?
That's a Thursday.
What? Thursday night?
Thursday
on a
night.
Thursday night. But here's the ticket, y'all.
I'm in there.
That's
You in
what
there?
we're saying.
You in there?
I'm in there.
Everybody be saying we need something to go to. We want it to be
Yeah.
nice. We want some of these A-list celebrities. We want to come in. So when they come, let's show them the Tulsa, Black Wall Street love when
That
they
part.
come in. Lavelle Crawford, Damali.
And
come
y'all
on.
don't be slowful. Go on ahead and
ticket.
get your ticket
Get your
early,
ticket.
so we can see what the what it's gonna look like. How many people we gonna have in the place?
Popup.seatengine.com.
Yes,
Just like that, man. We're going to post it all on our World One Development. It's probably already there.
It
Event
is.
at the event center. We having fun. And we're going to keep bringing more great things like this to
Like
the
we're
community.
saying.
So you can stay in your own community without driving to Dallas, without
Yes.
driving to Kansas City and Oklahoma City. Stay right here on Black Wall Street and have a good time.
Like we're saying, and get ready for karaoke and bingo nights that are going to be happening at the 36th Street North Event
So
Center.
we're going to be there. Lieutenant Sanders going to be there. Uncle Bobby going to be there.
Yeah.
We'll meet you there.
The crew is there.
Yeah.
All right. Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity are having their inaugural formal fundraiser on March the 9th at the Greenwood Cultural Center. There's going to be food, a cash bar, and prizes for the best dressed male and female. We've already posted the flyer containing the QR code for you to go ahead and purchase tickets. EduRec is gearing up for its spring break camp that's going to be happening March 18th through 22nd.
Guess who just chimed in?
Who just chimed in?
Angie Walker.
Hey, sis, how art thou?
Angie, what's going on
What's
with you?
up,
Good to see you, my
Angie?
sister.
Yes.
Hey, it's a new day
It's a new day.
with Angie.
Yes.
8
New
to
day.
10. Monday through Friday. Love Angie.
Absolutely,
Ain't she
absolutely.
killing the game, though?
Killing the game
If
on the
y'all
radio
don't know,
station.
local, national, international, she is killing the game.
Yes, 8 to 10.
And
So
for everybody that been texting, what that mean about KBOB? It mean we're going to still be here because Uncle Bobby's still Uncle Bobby.
we here right
Every
now.
Wednesday, you're going to see we'll be right here right now. See how
Right.
folks are?
Yeah.
Folks don't know how to do
Stop
right.
it.
We roll into the wheels fall off. That's is our agreement. World One Development and KBOB until the wheels fall off.
Yep.
We
Yep.
going to be together.
We together.
Best
Know
believe it.
it.
All right, so EduRec is gearing up for spring break camp happening March 18th through 22nd. This year's theme is the world around you. Campers are going to be learning their basic survival skills. So to sign up, you go to edurectulsa.com/camp. And many thanks to GKFF's BEST program, who has provided us with funds for scholarships. So the scholarships are limited. So make sure you sign up at edurectulsa.com/camp today.
Now, the camp is free.
Yes.
You know, so all the activities, all the food, everything that's going on, you know, the vibe is going to be right. So don't wait 2 weeks because it's free. So start calling now. How they need to contact us?
You need to call. You need to go to edurectulsa.com/camp and sign up.
And just sign
register
up.
your
We
kid.
get it. And man, we
/camp.
rolling out the red carpet for our kids and our community. And for the families, put that $50 or that $100 you had, put that back in your pocket.
Yeah.
You can take that for movie night.
Yes.
We got y'all.
Yes.
We showing love.
Edurectulsa.com/camp.
Yes.
Can I get 3 kids in there?
Yep, he gonna get the grandson in. So
Yeah, bring
see
your
Lieutenant
grandson.
Sanders.
Yeah,
So that's
Three,
right.
Yeah.
4,
Yeah. My grandkids gonna
5,
be there.
6.
That's
Yeah,
3.
your
My
grandkids.
grandkids. So slots
9.
going fast.
They going fast. I'm telling y'all better get in
come
there.
on call.
We got enough kids to fill up.
Get your kids in summer camp with EduRec.
Yes,
camp.
we're gonna have a blast.
Spring
have a
break.
blast.
Spring
Yes.
break. We're gonna get you for summer camp too, but this is spring break and it's coming up next month real quick.
Want to tell y'all about the Tulsa HBCU Scholarship 2024.
Yes.
It's actually happening right now, February the 2nd through 26th. No essay required. All you have to do is create a 2-minute video that reflects your passion for education, your commitment to the community, and transformative impact you believe an HBCU education can have on your future. The requirements are: you must have a 2.5 GPA or higher to be eligible. You must be a resident of North Tulsa or attend a high school located in North Tulsa. You must have a desire to attend a historically Black college or university, and you must be a senior graduating this academic year. This flyer is on our website. I'm sorry, on our Facebook page.
Right.
There's a QR code. You just go there. This is something in conjunction with the historic Greenwood Main Street program. So make sure that you sign. If you know a senior who is interested in an HBCU,
Let them know.
So they can go.
Charles,
Let them know so they
don't
can
this sound like it came from the old school HBCU?
Is that too old?
Look,
the horns. You hear the horns? The band?
Yeah, that when you hear that right there, you start stepping.
I know, right? Hey.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna step in here. Sanders, don't start. See, Sanders gonna get it. Sanders. Don't do it, Sanders.
Right.
Hey, welcome to the show, Kevin Gilliam, man. That's our partner, our brother.
Kevin.
Angie said, thanks for all the love. Melissa Jones said, y'all got grandkids, Black, don't crack. You already know what time it is.
Thank you.
Thanks for the love.
All right, here's a save the date. Join the Cherokee Nation, descendants of freedmen of the 5 civilized tribes and the North Tulsa Cherokee Community Organization for Cherokee Nation Black History Month celebration. It's going to be happening on February the 16th at 11 a.m. at Greenwood Cultural Center located at 322 North Greenwood Avenue. So, make sure that you share with that information. If you are a descendant or a descendant of the 5 civilized tribes, this is something that you might enjoy.
You know what I have decided?
What's that?
I think everybody in North Tulsa got some part Indian in them. Everybody.
Indian in their family.
Everybody go.
In our family.
Yeah, I can look at y'all because I be looking. I'm like, man, y'all got wavy eyelashes.
Stop
and
it.
Hair. No, I know what it is when I see it. I came
Not
from
wavy
Arkansas.
eyelashes.
Wavy eyelashes. I'm like, hair. So everybody in North Tulsa, go to this meeting because you might need to get your card.
Right.
And you need to
And
get those
figure it out.
benefits. So
Yeah.
we
Where
let
you
you
got
know
that
about
from.
it. Uncle
All
Bobby, eyes green, her way.
Yeah.
I know with some Cherokee in there.
Yeah,
Something.
something somewhere.
Y'all show up. Eli is going to be one of the speakers.
Oh, that's
Shout out to
awesome.
Eli Grayson.
Yeah, our friend. All right. The African Experience 2.0. It's an educational fundraiser that's happening on March the 30th at the 36th Street North Event Center. That is actually my birthday birthday party, so I will be turning 56.
5'6".
What I wanted to do was to give back, because I believe that the children are our future. What I want to do is for my birthday is I'm going to have an all-white event with a splash of Kente.
Just a splash.
Just a splash. And we're raising funds to scholarship kids into the EduRec summer camp, spring break camp, and after school program, as well as we're raising funds for our friends over in Kamuli, Uganda.
Come on. Yes,
to help those children over there go to school. It's $250. You heard the very first announcement that I said was about Uganda, $250 to donate. And so in order to sponsor a child, it's $250, but no donation is too large or small. For more information, you can message me. You can purchase a table, which is $500. You can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter, because we support our youth locally and internationally.
Damali.
Yes.
Rumor has it that you got the band from Coming to America, Sexual Chocolate, coming to play at your party. Is that true?
I heard
Listen,
it too.
Is that true?
It's going
Let
down,
me tell
y'all.
you what's really going to happen.
Say it real quick.
Damola, the violinist.
Oh my God! Not
is
Damola.
coming from Lagos.
The violinist.
Just hit Google or
Yes.
go to Instagram. Just go see this.
Hey, he's
won't be
super
here.
tough. He's super nice.
Yeah, so
He's
you
tough.
guys need to go check him out. Damola, Demola, the violinist. Check him out on YouTube. I'm telling you, he's
You got
cold.
Damola at your birthday party?
Yes, and he's going to talk about the situation in Africa and how it is about
gonna be
education. And all
epic.
of
Here's
that.
the thing. It's going to be so live that if you're a woman out there and don't know how to get your edges together, Tori Tyson just got on the live. So if you need your hair done, Tori Tyson going to make sure that you are ready for Damali's fundraising gala to support local, national, and international young kids.
Mario said that charge you to step in the step show with his shirt off.
See there? See how Mario do you? See that? See how fucking town do you? He's
Miss Chunu said
Booba cover, huh?
Miss Chunu said that Damola is the bomb.
Damola is the
He
truth.
is the bomb.
Yeah,
You
he's
don't
the
know,
truth.
you can figure
He's
it
the
out.
So that's going to be our entertainment this year. So, you guys
Gonna
come
be
out
cool.
and support and bring your checkbooks because we want to raise money for these kids.
Welcome to the show, Sean DeBose.
Hey, Sean, what's happening, bro?
Welcome to
I
the
ain't seen
show.
you in a while.
What's up?
All
What's
right,
up?
so birthdays. February 7th, which is today, it would be Tamora Henderson's birthday.
Sweet tea,
Happy birthday, sis. All right, February the 8th, we got Tyrance Billingsley, First Lady Kimberly Dyer, and Fred Jones
Man,
all celebrating birthday.
heavyweights right there. Happy birthday, y'all.
February 10th, we have Dr. Dwayne Dickens.
With
It's
Black
his
History
birthday.
Saturday.
Yes.
He the leader.
February 12th, we have our sisters, Tracy Gibbs and Jan Johnson.
Jan Johnson all the way down there in the ATL and
Yes.
Gibbs Shopping Center over there with Tracy.
Yep.
Happy birthday to all of you.
So don't forget, you can hit us up on any of our social media. That's World One Development, the 36th Street North Event Center, EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, and Fitting Back In Prison Reentry Program.
Don't y'all forget, look, Tori, you didn't see this.
He turned
February
Oh, there we go.
22nd.
Yeah.
Lavelle Crawford is coming to the 36th Street North Event Center. So
Just
everybody,
announced.
it's just announced. We got this at midnight. So Tori, let's get the word out. We're gonna have a good old time over there.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. Final thoughts, Lieutenant DeLawrence Sanders with the police report.
I'm just going to say, on anything that you're dealing with police officers, when we're not going to hold court out there on the street. So the goal is to get home.
Yes.
That's
So
it.
whatever you need to do to go home, do it.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, you can always get a lawyer later if you feel like your rights been violated.
Right.
But the goal is to go home.
I like that.
And we appreciate you coming in. If you missed the first part of the show, it'll be live. Just go back and look at it. JB Smooth, any final thoughts?
I just want to say shout out to the Tulsa Police Department because there's a lot of them. They work really hard and they really love the community. Like he said, they doing their thing. We doing our thing. As people, citizens, you got to keep your head on straight.
Got to. We doing it together. Damali?
Yes.
As JB put the camera on you, your final thoughts before we go?
Final thoughts. You guys go out to nycu.fm. We've been working really hard to get that radio station up and going. There are some phenomenal shows. It's a new day with your girl Ange. Damali's World. We got Mr. Harper's Neighborhood. We've got what is yours, JB?
Super Mix.
Super Mix.
Super Mix.
The Super Mix. Then we have our favorite little cousin April, who has the Platinum Flow. We have Big Roo, who has Rue's Love Lounge. And then we have Mr. Energizer that's on that he
Overnight
wraps it up
Drive.
overnight, the overnight drive. So, you guys go out and check us out. We got some great stuff
I think I got Grammy Award winner on the show next week. So, yeah,
It's going down.
We ain't gonna let that secret out. But we got a couple Grammy Award winning artists on the show.
So I'm telling y'all,
Just
y'all need
like
to
that.
go and check us out and make sure you show up at the red carpet event.
It's going to be going on next Sunday. So
Yes.
for that one that you didn't know what you was going to do with that loved one, that pretty one, I'm going to steal this from Damali when
Yes.
she give it to me. We're going to be on the red carpet. Y'all see
Red
that?
carpet.
On the red. This is why I love singing.
Don't know. Stop it.
We got to go. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Please consider donating to Eat Media Services to help our community radio continue to stay on the air. You can send your donation made payable to Eat Media Services to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Sweetney. We moved on up, y'all. Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74106. This has been news you can use with your boy Charles Harper. That's me.
And your girl Damali, that's me.
Today was the police report. JB killed it. Shout out to Uncle Bobby. And we out.
And if you would like to advertise or promote your business on the show, inbox us on Facebook at World One Development. This has been World One Development's news you can use with your host, Mr. Charles Harper and Mr. Damali Wilson. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests, and not necessarily to this station, organization, committee, or other groups or individuals associated with KBOB 89.9 and Eat Media Services. Y'all have a great day. Any last words, y'all?
Love y'all, man. Take care out there. Happy Black History Month.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Just like that.
See ya.